Okay, good afternoon everyone. Today I'm honored to have been appointed as moderator for this debate session. Therefore, please introduce my name, Willa Nurjoip, who will be overseeing today's debate. The motion for this debate is YouTube as a learning medium, is it effective or not? First, please allow the first speaker from the floor team to introduce their member and also convey the basics of the argument. The time to introduce present your argument is only 5 minutes starting when you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good afternoon, this is Citra. Good afternoon, Khadotrim, and good afternoon, colleagues. Allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Faiha Adytia is the first speaker in charge of conveying the basis of the argument. Next to me is Resti, the second speaker in charge of conveying the argument. Next is Adhilni, in charge of strengthening the argument. Next is Khofif, also strengthening the argument, and finally, Tiara, also strengthening the argument. The conclusion will be delivered by me as the first speaker. We stand here as a government team or a pro team that fully support today's debate motion. YouTube as a learning media, whether it is effective or not. There are three basic arguments why YouTube as a learning media is effective. As we know that in the current era, there are many changes that are present, especially because of the technology. One of them is YouTube, which is often used as a learning media. There are three basic arguments why YouTube is very effective. The first argument is not monotonous. YouTube display by presenting audio and visual gives a fresh air impression and is also not monotonous in watching learning videos, making the learning atmosphere no longer boring. The second argument is helps understand more. YouTube currently presents variety of content in which contains a lot of videos containing information of learning material. The illustration displays provide a general description of how a problem can be resolved with a learning material. The third argument is improving literacy through visual. Often many people think that literacy is only limited to reading books, but of course, literacy is not the limit. Literacy can also be improved through visual, so that you can and are accustomed to evaluating information through visual-based media.
Okay, next. Please continue from the concert team to introduce it.
Assalamualaikum, salam swastiastu, namo buddhaya, good afternoon everyone to Mr. Citra as our teacher who told us today. Let us introduce ourselves. I'm Gibran as the first speaker. Next to me, Renia Septiani Kinanti as the second speaker, and there Difya as the third speaker, and Naya as the fourth speaker, and finally there is Marsya, the last speaker. The conclusion itself will be delivered by me as the first speaker. We stand here as the counter team. We will discuss the following argument in the debate motion. YouTube is a learning medium effective or not. Nowadays, we are present with the rapid development of the time. Even now, we can learn by using the media. Indonesia has experienced the COVID-19 pandemic, where learning is only done online because it is difficult to access learning. Many students run to the YouTube application, and in addition, there are many negative impacts that can be found if students access a lot of video as their learning media. There are three basic arguments why YouTube is said to be less effective for students as learning media. First argument, unreliable content. A lot of creators of accurate videos sometimes when we are looking for this not always everyone, and instead display that information. Advertisement information are often uncomfortable, which can lead to learn being contaminated by such information. Second argument, video dependency. If the child is more fun how to consider through YouTube, they will become addicted and will always dependent. Learning will only be more fun if it is through videos. Obviously, there are many varieties. Third argument, uncontrollable time. Learners can get so caught up in the content provided that they lose track of time. Watching the videos will take a long time.
Okay, please for the second speaker from the body.
The fourth argument, not monotonous. Learning short video requires a good mood as well as not being bored in order to make and also listening and saying. Merit and passion, profit and co-profit, and are not very learning.
Okay, next. Please for the second speaker for the answer.
First, unreliable content. Nowadays, there are a lot of videos posts on YouTube. In addition to providing an interesting display for the audience, the creator will also get income for the video he posts. There are many content creators whose videos are not accurately verified by YouTube, so the information conveyed by the content creators is not always true or inaccurate. And YouTube also does not have video levels, age limits, or even learning environments, because they can arise in the form of exposure to inappropriate material.
Okay, next. For the third speaker from the course.
The second argument helps understand more. YouTube that focus on audio visual can help students legend and understand reading. Material better, there are illustrations as well as direct explanation of how and even the teaching material can often choose audio visual explanation.
Okay, for the third speaker from the conference.
Video dependency. If learning is only accessed via YouTube media, the child will be more comfortable and cope with the visual and audio display. So the level of interest in reading a book or an article will drop. As we know that Indonesian is at the bottom level of reading interest. If YouTube continues to be used as a learning medium, the child will become familiar with reading and interest in reading in Indonesian will picture decline.
Okay, next. For the fourth speaker from the conference.
The third argument, improving literacy through visual. Many still think that literacy is limited to reading articles, books, or other things, but of course, literacy is more than that. Being able to read and understand information through image is also literacy.
Okay, for the fourth speaker from the conference.
Children will ask their cell phones more and more as the result of the learning extend. They will be all control as the speed more the student session passing YouTube. The children will feel confused.
Okay, for the last speaker from the podium.
Still in terms of informative literacy, examining information in pictures is also very necessary so that it can train us to be more critical in deciding existing information. Examining images also train us to be more literate as experiences science image contain aesthetic elements that attract reading interest.
Okay, the last speaker from the conference.
Still in the same argument that YouTube can cause incomparable time, the child will spend a lot of time playing on the cell phone, which has a negative impact on their areas more comfortable and spend more time just accessing YouTube.
Okay, please ask the team leader to provide his conclusion on the argument that have been presented.
So the conclusion is we still fully support the motion. YouTube is a learning media, is very effective. YouTube is a learning media, is an effective thing. By focusing focusing on audiovisual, it can help students to be better understand learning materials. Also, its attractive appearance make the learning atmosphere not monotonous. So, as to build a good mood can help students be more enthusiastic about learning. Visuals on YouTube also can help students be more critical and literate through the image display. Thank you.
For the conclusion, the use of YouTube as learning media is less effective for students. Learning will become more addictive and more happy with learning in cyberspace than in the real world. The child will be more comfortable with the audio and visual display presented, so the level of interest in reading is low. Thank you.
Okay, based on this, it can be concluded that learning media access to YouTube is less effective due to some of the impact it will cause, such as a lack of interest in reading and time that cannot be controlled. Okay, thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.